Here's a short explanation of one of the most common verbs in French, être, usually translated as to be in English. In this video, I'll go over how to use it and how to conjugate it. So for the present tense, we have je suis, tu es without a T, il, elle, on est with a T. Then there's nous sommes, vous êtes, notice the liaison, and ils, elles sont without a liaison. The past participle is été, and the stem for the conditional and the future tenses is ser, and for the subjunctive it's so. Let's look at how we conjugate être in the passé composé and the imparfait. For the passé composé, we want to use avoir as the auxiliary, and for the imperfect, it has the only irregular stem, et. Now bear in mind, être is used far more for the imperfect than it is in the passé composé. And that has to do with how we use it. It's used to describe things, both physically and their emotions. So we can look at a present tense, elles sont heureuses. We can describe an object, like la bouteille est vide. And we can describe a feeling from the past, like j'étais triste. One of the most tricky parts about être is its use as an auxiliary verb in past tenses. We want to use être as the auxiliary in two different cases. First, for reflexive verbs, and second, we want to use it for verbs that fall under Dr. and Mrs. P. Vandertramp. Another way of looking at this list is calling it the house of être. Now bear in mind, whenever être is the auxiliary verb, we want the past participle to agree with the subject. Here's an example of a reflexive verb. Il s'est rasé. Rasé agrees with il, so we don't add anything. Elle s'est rasée. Rasé agrees with elle, so we want to add an e. If we look at nous sommes arrivés, we want to add an s, but if it's a group of ladies, we want to add an e as well. Let's take the sentence vous êtes allés, for example. We have allés for a male, a female, and a group of ladies. And that's it for être.